Hi everyone, welcome to Wake Up with Logos in the Morning segment. I am sharing from the book of Psalms, chapter 16. But before I start, to those of you on your way to work or you're coming home from work, I greet you with a wonderful Logos good morning welcome. I am from the island of Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm here to share with you Psalm 16 for edification and for comfort. I have found that the secrets of the Psalms is powerful once we understand what the Lord had given to his servant David to give unto us in times where we need clarity, we need strength, we need understanding, we need a word to remind us that we have a judge of the universe looking over the affairs of man. It really helps us in seasons of growth and change and things that affect us differently. Psalm 16 is a psalm of hope of the faithful, and it's about the Messiah's victory. And Psalm 16 says, "Preserve me, O God, for in you I put my trust." I want to ask you a self question today. Who do you put your trust in? Or who have you been putting trust in? So, preserve me. And the power of this word is when God preserve you, it means that you will outlast seasons. You will outlast many things because you are preserved by the Lord. Have you eaten a fruit that has been preserved and it lasts for years in preservative, in something that is keeping it from deteriorating and from vanishing away? And the Lord is our preserver, and we have to ask him to preserve us. So in times where there's difficulty, we are preserved by the Lord. As we continue, "O my soul, you have said to the Lord, you are my God." Are you declaring unto God that he's your God? Are you telling the Lord, "Lord, you are my God"? My goodness is nothing apart from you. So apart from God, anything we have that we declare it good, apart from God, it is not possible. As the saints who are on the earth, who are the saints on the earth? We are the saints on the earth. Not just those who died and gone before. The living ones, God is speaking as well. The saints who are on the earth, he's speaking of current, present. They are excellent ones. They are the excellent ones, in whom is all my delight. And God is saying to all the saints on the earth, you ever knew that God thought of you in such a manner? He thought of you as being excellent ones, in whom God delights. He delights in the saints of God. Their sorrow shall be multiplied who hasten after other gods. God is establishing something here in his word, that if we go after other gods, sorrow will be multiplied. And sometimes people wonder, why is there so much sorrow in their life on a daily basis? It's because you're serving a God that is not a God. You're serving something that you've made. Because you cannot see God, you made a God unto yourself. And the Lord is saying in his word that their sorrow is multiplied who hasten after other God. Their drink offering of blood I will not offer. And David is establishing, I'm not going to offer blood. I'm not going to offer blood sacrifice. I'm not going to drink blood sacrifices. He's making a word and a statement here. I will not offer. He will not take those sacrifices and offer it to God. Because it's not what is required by God. Jesus is the ultimate sacrifice. And verse 5 says, "O Lord, you are my portion of my inheritance and my cup." Is God your cup? Is God the cup of your life, the thing that what you sip, meaning what you commune, who you commune with, what you receive, what you give, that fellowship, that togetherness? Is God your cup? Is God your portion of your inheritance? You maintain my lot. Who is maintaining your lot? The Lord maintains. The power and the beauty of serving God is so many benefits that cannot be outnumbered in any way possible. The lines have fallen to me in pleasant places. Yes, I have a good inheritance. With God, we have a good inheritance. I will bless the Lord who has given me counsel. My counsel as Logos Laura comes directly from the Lord. For the minute thing that you think that you may not want to go to God with, I go to God with everything. And if I don't, He summons me, calls me to Him. And the things that I've been able to heal from was being in the presence of the Lord. The things I was able to overcome, the challenges, the attacks, the different things that comes like darts, that comes in the form of thought, that comes in the form of arrows and people. My counsel came from the Lord. Do you have counsel from the Lord? Counsel from the Lord is free, and it is full of life, full of vitality, full of blessings, full of peace, full of joy. It takes away the sorrow, it takes away the cracks, the hardship on a daily basis. And I thank God for Him being my counselor, literally my counselor and my Prince of Peace. And I always remember what the songwriter says, all because we do not carry everything to God in that prayer room, in that prayer throne, in that closet. So today, if you need counsel, God has that divine counsel where He speaks into your spirit softly and expressly and give you answers and clarity of things. And that is how we know that God is real and He is alive forevermore. Because He lives for His purpose to be accomplished in us. He lives in us. He lives in us. When God lives in you and in me, He's delighted in the saints. He's delighted in His creation. But He says something about the wicked, the sorrow shall be multiplied who hasten after other gods. And as I continue to read Psalm 16, my heart also instructs me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me. Because He is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. The confidence of living and serving a living God who takes pleasure in His people. And David is saying here, he takes confidence in God. My heart also instructs me in the season. I have set the Lord always before me, because He is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Because God is at your right hand, He's your right hand man, He shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, is the word of the Lord. Therefore my heart is glad and my glory rejoices. My flesh also will rest in hope. Our flesh, when we lay down to sleep, to rest our head, is only by the hope of God that we have, that we hope that we will wake up another day, hope that we will get through with our affairs of the day, the things we need to accomplish, the things we need to focus on. It is by God's will that we get through. And for you will not leave my soul in Sheol. The Lord will not leave our soul in the grave. We have hope in God. If you died tonight, if you die now, your hope is in God. For every believer who close their eyes yesterday, who closed a chapter, who is asleep, because death is asleep to a believer. And David is confident. He said, "My flesh also will rest in hope, for you will not leave my soul in Sheol, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption." And I want to share something for you to you. It's a testimony. During the time of COVID, the COVID-19 epidemic, that time before the pandemic, I was spending time just in the presence of the Lord, alone time, as though I was already quarantined before there was even an announcement of such things. For 2 years in advance, just spending time with the Lord, just building that fortified city where God is my defense and my strong tower. And I remember the Lord during that troubled time of COVID. I was at peace, I was at rest, because I was already spending time with Him, getting clarity of thought and understanding. And when I was concerned about being pressured to take the vaccine and pressured, I was concerned about that, because the Lord was saying to me, "Logos, that's not of me." And I remember the Lord giving me an explanation of what the whole thing was about. It was conspiracy. And He highlighted certain things, that how the enemy is using or taking advantage of the pandemic situation. But the Lord said something to me, "Logos, even though He has time, He's busy with the pandemic. He said He still has time for you." The Lord gave me that warning to let me know that do not let my guard down. And there's one thing, when I'm in my hour of concern, the Lord said to me, I said, "Lord, so what will happen if so? And if, so, meaning that if I don't go this road, if I'm pressured and I have what?" And the Lord said, "I will keep you." He said, "I will not cause my Holy One to see corruption." And those were my words of strength. And seeing it here reminds me of that. So I shared on it. That God promised that He will not cause His Holy One to see corruption. And I want you to hold on to this word tonight, or today, in your time zone. The Lord will not cause you to see corruption, whose mind is stayed on Him, whose trust is in God. "You will show me the path of life." My God. Sometimes man sit and wonder, where is my life going? When is it going to happen? What is going to be my future? What is going to be happen? What am I going to get through? And there's so many questions that comes to the mind, especially in times where there seems to be no movement, or there seems to be a fear or a doubt or uncertainty. And in such an instance, David is saying, "You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. Your right hand are pleasures forevermore." And Psalm 16 gives us the benefit of serving God. Psalm 16, the benefits of serving God. Forgetting not His benefits, nor His promises, nor the things that God is saying to us and about us. The God of heaven taking time to tell us that He delights in the saints, and that He called us excellent ones, in whom is all His delight. I thank the Lord for His word and for Psalm 16. And I want to thank you for tuning into Logos Laura Tri Ministries channel, aired every Friday at 6 a.m. And also for waking up with Logos in the morning, my company host. God bless you and thank you. Before I leave, let me say a word of blessing to you. I declare and decree that you are blessed and highly favored like Mary. I decree and declare that the blessings of the Lord will continually make you rich and add no sorrow. I declare abundance in the season of change. I declare a shift in your walk, a shift in your talk, a shift in everything that you have set to do. I declare that every stumbling block that you faced last year, that resembles things that is occurring now, the Lord said to tell you, it's a smoke screen. Do not fall for it. Just pray and keep your eyes right on the Lord. God bless you and thank you for taking time to find out the path of life through Christ. God bless you and thank you. God bless you.